Today we're talking about Lappa. Hello, welcome back to our channel, Mindful Missionary. My name is Sonia. I am taking over today's episode. Today we are going to be doing something a little bit different than what Dan normally does. My husband typically shares some things about our life and our work here in Africa in spreading the gospel and teaching people about the Lord. But today we're going to share a little bit about something that's part of just our lifestyle here, and that is this Lappa. I realize I keep saying Lappa, and many of you might not know what that means. So Lappa is a piece of fabric that is uniform in size, sold all throughout the country and used for all kinds of things. This is a portion of my collection of Lappa that I use and have here. And the way that this has been accumulated has been throughout our 2.5 years here. Essentially, I go to the market and there are booths that sell, hundreds of different types of patterns, styles, colors, anything that you could possibly imagine. You pick which one you like, even how coarse you would like the material, and generally you're paying somewhere between 50 cents to a couple dollars for a piece of fabric. I've had each of these for a while, so all of these are very soft, very broken in, but when you first buy them, the fabric is actually very coarse and stiff, and it often has a wax residue on it that's used for the printing process. So that comes out over time, comes out through washes, through heat, but all of these that I have here have been given a lot of use. So like I said, this Lappa fabric is used for anything you could possibly imagine. The most common uses are for tying around your waist. It's used as a daily apron, as work clothes. I wear it almost every day as my uniform. It's also used to tie your baby around your back. It can be used as a mat on the floor. It can be used as a washcloth. Anything you can think of, people here will use it for that purpose. So this is very much tied in with culture here, particularly among the women. So as I've learned how to use this fabric, both in tying it around my waist, using it to tie my kids on my back, the women here and the friends that I have here are very much appreciative of me learning their culture. But for me, it's become even more than just participating in the culture. It's become very practical and functional for me. And now my use of the Lappa is more of a benefit to just my daily life than just trying to relate to the people around me. So now I would love to show you how a piece of Lappa is used. And if you have a length of fabric about the size of your arms, you can try it at home. So first, I'd like to show you the most common use of the Lappa, which is to tie it around your waist as a skirt. So you take your piece of Lappa, again about the length of your arms, and I like to fold mine up a little bit just because I have shorter legs. I give a little bit more length to my right side, but not much. Bring the left piece of fabric over to my right hip, leave some fabric hanging out on the side, tuck it in tight, pull this right side over, make a tail, and then tuck a portion of the tail into this left hip. And so again, you have these two pieces laying out. You can roll this up, or you can just leave it out. But this is how the Lappa is traditionally tied. The next use of Lappa that I'd love to share with you requires a small assistant. Do me popo you? So I'm going to tie her on my back with this Lappa, and here it's called popo. So I take my piece of fabric, hold it in the middle, put my baby on my hip, ready? Swing an arm around, swing her up onto my back. She holds on very well. She knows what to do. I'm gonna take my fabric and put it up on her high back but under her arms. For a small baby, you would need to put their arms inside. And then I like to pull it tight and twist, tuck, bring the bottom piece of fabric up under the baby's bum. And then in the front, pull it tight and tuck. She's very secure in there. She's very comfortable. We go to the market like this, walk around, and she loves it. That's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. And if you try any of these things, I would love to see it. We'll catch you next time. Coming.